Hello Miss, my name is Arjan Francesco. I will answer number 3 and number 5. Number 3. What does it mean to be good with money? Being good with money means being able to manage your finance well by making the right decision regarding spending, saving, and investing. We must create a budget to divide our income to cover essential expense, saving and additional expense. Investing wisely also includes good money management, where money can grow by making investments that are in line with financial goals. Finally, planning for the future such as retirement, home ownership, or children education is also important part of financial management. Okay, now number 5. What types of social media are you using, and what benefit can you get from and why? I personally use several social media. First, I use Instagram. Instagram is a visual platform for users to share photos and videos. The benefits are as a means to tell stories visually, express creativity, and promote business. Second, Facebook. Facebook allows me to stay connected with friends and family, share updates, join group, and get information. The benefits are maintaining long distance relationship and building community. And finally, TikTok. I use TikTok to watch short video that are entertaining or informative. TikTok provides a space for creativity, entertainment, and viral trends, and is becoming an increasingly popular platform for marketing and promotion. I will describe photo number 1. Photo number 1 was taken at the hospital during the day. In this photo, there is a doctor who is wearing a white coat and has a stethoscope around his neck. He has no hair. 2 male nurses, one of whom is wearing glasses and has a very large body. The other one has neat hair. And 3 female nurses, one of whom is hanging a mask around his neck and leaning against the wall. The other 2 have the same hair color. The hair color is brown. All of them are of different age. Here they have successfully carried out an operation and it was successfully. That's why they smile happily.
Hello guys, my name is Nick and now I'm going to answer part 1, number 1 and 4. So, in my opinion, the 4 things that we need to have for the study success are time management, problem solving, collaboration, and study techniques. Why I think time management is really important is because it really helps us when we need to do something as we want. For example, like if I don't manage my time, I wouldn't know when to do my assignments, when to take a rest, not having fun too much, and continue doing my assignments again. And the second one is problem solving. This is also important, especially for me, because I am in the faculty of informatics. I need to know how to solve this problem and learn about it. For non-informatics students, this is still important, for example, like for making decisions and boost your creativity. The third one is collaboration. This one is really important, especially when you are learning in a team. You need to know how to collaborate with your teammates, for example, like distributing the assignments and etc. The last is study techniques. As I know, every person has their own study techniques. Not all people can learn in the same way. That's why I think that we must know what's the best study techniques for our own. By knowing the best study techniques for ourselves, we can make our study more effective and get better results. And now I'm going to talk about my school life. So, I started my first education at 4 years old at its kindergarten at Dr. Wahidi Sudirohusodo, Medan. In this level, I just started learning about how to read, write, and count. After that, I continued my elementary school for 6 years in the same school. In this level is the second best one in my education because this year is when I started learning how to make many friends and having fun without thinking about anything. The next one is that I went to Stomodo Junior High School for 3 years, and in this stage, I don't have much to talk because I only just went to the school for 1.5 years because of COVID-19. This level is the hardest for me because of the online learning. And next to the senior high school. At this level, I stayed at Stomodo Medan for 3 years, and this is the best education level in my life. This is when I met my best friend and lived the best school life. In the end of this stage, our class went to a staycation, and it was the most fun part of my school. And now in the present, I continued my education at UMN, and I choose information system because I like computer and business. And I hope in this stage my university life went smoothly. And that's all. Thank you. Hi, I'm going to explain part 2, number 6. This image shows the condition in a slum area, which may be located around a railway line. Many houses are seen built with leftover materials, such as metal and wood, indicating that this area may be economically underdeveloped. People are walking along the tracks, which also appears to be used as a walking path. The condition of the surrounding roads appear to be untidy, with lots of rubbish and buildings that look fragile. Areas like this often have limited access to basic facilities, such as clean water, electricity, and sanitation. The large number of people seen in this area indicates that this area may be densely populated. Slums are often home to people with low incomes who cannot afford better housing. In addition, the condition looks busy with the daily activities of residents. Perhaps they are on the way to work or doing their daily activities. Thank you.
My name is Jason Christopher Lim. Today I will answer question number 2 and 3. So let's get started of question number 2. How often do you socialize with fellow students? I usually socialize with my friends around 1 or 2 times a week after a class. We like to hang out, maybe grab a cafe or some lunch at a nearby cafe. It's a nice way to relax after a long day of studying. We also enjoying going to the library together to study, especially when there is an exam coming up. It helps a lot because we can share notes, discuss a topic, and explain things to each other if someone doesn't understand. Sometimes on the weekends we plan to watch a movie or play sports like a basketball or badminton. Like, I think it's important to socialize because it keeps you connected and it's a great way to relieve stress. Plus, you can build a good friendships that last even after university. So yeah, I try to balance my time between studying and spending time with friends. Let's go to question number 3. What does it mean to be good with money? So being good with money means being able to manage your finance in a smart, responsible way. Like, it's not just about saving money, but also knowing when or how to spend it. Like, for example, if you make a budget, you can keep track your incoming expense and in your income and expense, which helps you avoid to spending more than you have. It's also important to save a little bit of money each month, even just a small amount, because it can be useful for unexpected situation or emergency. Like, being good with money also means thinking carefully before making a big purchase. You should ask yourself, do I really need this? Is it worth the price? This helps prevent impulse buying. Overall, it's about making sure you have enough money for your needs and maybe even a bit extra for things to enjoy. Being smart with your finance now will help you a lot in the future. I want to explain this picture. In this picture, we can see a group of people lying down on the grass. They are close to each other and they look very happy. They are probably friends enjoying a day out of nature. Like the background, so many trees. It seems like they are in the park or in the forest. Everyone in this picture is smiling, which gives a very positive, cheerful feeling. It looks like they are having fun, maybe joking around or just relaxing together. The way they are lying down on the top of each other so they are very comfortable with each other, and it looks they're really good friends. This picture remind of me of how important it is to spend time with people you care about, to relax and make good memories together. Overall, it's a simple but beautiful moment that shows friendship and happiness.
Alright, let's start by talking about the first two steps. One important way to save money is to record your expenses. For example, like if you write down everything you spend, whether it's a small purchases like coffee or snack, or even a big expenses like your rent, you can get a clear picture of where your money is going. This helps you identify unnecessary spending and areas where you can cut out. It's like having a map of your financial habits. Nah, another useful tip is to stick to a budget at the beginning of the month. Plan on how much money you can spend on each categories, such as like food, transportations, bills, and entertainment. By setting limits in each category, you can avoid overspending and ensure that you have enough money to cover all your needs until the month ends. For example, if you set a specific limit for going out eating, it can help you make more mindful decisions about when to buy, leading to better control over your spending.
Okay, yes, I agree. I want to add that shopping smarter can also help a lot. Instead of buying expensive brand, you can look for discount, sales, or even buy store brand products. They are usually cheaper and still good quality. Also, it's a good idea to make a shopping list before going to the store. That way, you only buy what you need and don't get tempted by other things. Another important tip is to have a saving goal. Even if you can only save a small amount each month, it's still better than nothing. It could be for emergencies or something you really want to buy later.
These are really good points. I'd like to talk about last two tips. First, it's important to use credit mindfully. If you have credit card, try not to use too much unless you can pay the full amount back. Interest rates can make things more expensive. Finally, don't waste money on unhealthy habits like smoking or buying snacks that aren't really necessary. This little expense can add up quickly. Instead, try to cook meals at home. It's cheaper and healthier. So, I think in our friendship situation, sticking to a budget and recording expenses are the most useful tips because they help him see where his money is going and plan better for the whole month.
What do you usually do to save money?
Nah, to save money, I start by creating a budget at the beginning of each month. Nah, I list down all my essential expenses like my food, rent, transportation, and other bills. Nah, after that, I set a specific limit for each category and I try to stick to it as much as possible. This helps me to see where my money is going and prevents me from overspending. For example, instead of eating out every day, I plan my meals and cook at home, which not only saves money but is also healthier. I make sure to bring lunch with me if I know I'll be on campus all day. I also avoid buying coffee from cafe. Instead, I make my own at home. These small changes are really effective the longer you apply it. I make it a habit to save a portion of my allowance, even if it's just a little. Having emergency fund is really important because you never know when you might need it. How about you?
I'm quite careful with my daily spending, and I believe small habits can make a big difference when it comes to save money. One thing I do is use public transportation instead of relying on ride-sharing apps or taxi. It's much cheaper, and I can use the travel time to read, listen to podcasts, or even get some work done. Another thing is that always check for discount or promotional offer when I go shopping, whether it's groceries, clothes, or even online shopping. I try to find the best deals. Sometimes I wait for sales instead of buying something immediately. I also avoid impulse buying by writing a list before I go to the store, and I stick to that list. It helps me stay focused and not get distracted by things I don't really need. Lastly, I make use cashback apps and loyalty program to get a bit money back when I shop.
So, I try to save money by avoiding unnecessary subscription and cutting down on things I don't really need. Like for example, I used to subscribe for multiple streaming, but then I realized I wasn't using all of them regularly. So I cancel the one I didn't use much and keep only one or two that I really enjoy. That way I can still have entertainment without spending too much money. Another habit I developed is bringing my own water bottle and snacks when I go out. That way I can still have this way I don't have spend extra money for buying drinks or snack outside, which can be quite expensive over time. I also try to save my any extra money I get from birthdays, and part-time jobs. Instead of spending it right way, I put into my saving accounts so I can grow. Having these habits have help me manage my finance better and make sure I have enough money for more important things. So, why did you guys choose women for your bachelor degree?
Nah, so I choose UMN because it has a strong reputation in the field of technology, media, and communication. I've always been interested in informatics, and UMN provides many opportunities to learn and practice in this area. They have modern facilities such as digital labs and many features which allow students to gain experience. This was a big plus for me because I want to learn in an environment that feels close to the real industry. Moreover, UMN has partnership with many companies, which means there are better chances for internship and job placement after graduation. I also consider the feedback from alumni who said that the university's curriculum is always updated, which is very important because the industry is constantly changing. What about you?
The main reason I decided to choose UMN is because of its location and quality of education. UMN is close to my home, which helped me save on registration and accommodation costs. This was a partial decision, but aside from that, I found out that UMN is well known for its strong programs in communication, design, and technology. I have always wanted to study in the place where the lecture have real world experience, and at UMN many of them come from professional backgrounds. That's something I really appreciate because I feel like I'm learning from people who have been in the industry. Plus, the campus environment is very supportive and welcoming. There are a lot of student organizations and active that make university life more fun and help students develop their skills outside of the classroom.
For me, choosing OMN was about the variety program that they offer and the learning environment. I was looking for a university that combined creativity with technology, and OMN has several courses that fit this description. Their curriculum is also regularly updated to match what's happening in the industry, which is important because I want to make sure I'm prepared for the job market after I graduate. I also like the fact that UMN has a lot of modern facilities like computer labs, library, and comfortable study, which make it easier student to work on project. I talked to some current students before making my decision, and they said that the university culture is very open and there is a strong sense of community. That made me feel confident that I would enjoy my time studying here, not just academically, but also socially.